What's up, boy? It's your boy Low with Sentimental Imagery and Entertainment, aka Mr. Don't Ask Me What's in My Cup. Back with another episode of Jockish, and like I told y'all before the weekend started, we gonna get into this where, hey, it's a lot going on already. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, like get as much to y'all as I possibly can, but you know, hey, we gonna do what it is, man. We got the weekend rewind, you know what I'm saying? It's Monday, baby. Weekend rewind. Let's rewind and see what all happened this weekend. Okay, let's jump this off with the breaking news that we left off with, you know what I'm saying, Friday, which was Deshaun Watson going to the Browns, man. You know what I mean? I know he took him off the list, but then he got his mind changed, and if you ask me, $230 million guaranteed. Yeah, I'm changing my mind too. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? They ain't a bad team after all. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna keep fighting to rebuild my name and rebuild my appearance in the community, and you know, we're gonna continue to, on the legal side, off the field, handle what we need to handle, but also ready to get back on the field, been prepping for that and ready to go for that. So
Watson breaks the record set by Aaron Rodgers last week with the most guaranteed money by like almost $80 million. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, and Baker Mayfield wants out of Cleveland, and he said the number one place he wants to go to was the Colts. And then the Colts picked up Matt Ryan. Hey, man, Baker, man, don't nobody want you. You know what I'm saying? Baker reminds me of, he's that girl, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, hey, she say she got a friend. Oh, for real, man? What she look like? Oh, she got a great personality, you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. I'm good. Don't want that. Because that's what it is with Baker. It's like he do great commercials. He's a superstar, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm trying to score. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do it with this one. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. Russell Westbrook, man, hits the shot to keep the Lakers in the game. Friday night, man. Look, I love this reporter, man. Just check out what he asked him. I love it.
Russ, a lot of times with your misses, like when you know, they're bad misses, they get a lot of attention and stuff. How are you able to not process, like, you know, the miss before the end of the game, right? Like that shot kind of high off the backboard. Like, how do you not let that stuff affect your confidence?
I got 23,000 points. How about that?
It's a good answer.
Exactly, Russ. 23,000 points. You know what I'm saying? And 500,000 bricks. Look, but the point is, you know what I'm saying, you doing your thing out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up, looking like somebody's auntie in that crochet sweater. All right, Luka was asked about his comments comparing the NBA and the Euro League, and he, you know, just clarified a little bit, and this is what he said.
Well, I would say European basketball is more team basketball, more tactics basketball, but it's it's very different because the court is smaller, the fouls are different, the rules are different, so everything's different, and you have less time. But just playing in the NBA, you know, you have guys they're almost impossible to guard. And that's why NBA is way more tougher to play. I only say scoring is easier in NBA just because of the amount of the different rules, the less space, the time. So that's why I said it.
Now, look, I understand what he was saying, and no, I don't necessarily know what he was saying, you know, because I ain't never played in either. But everything he said made sense, you know what I'm saying? If you ask me, just by going off of, you know, just visually what you guys are seeing out there, you know what I mean? Everything he said made sense, you know what I'm saying? So the biggest news Saturday was definitely, hands down, had to be LeBron passing Karl Malone, becoming the second highest scorer in NBA history. He got the second most points in NBA history, man, and it was a beautiful sight to see, man.
The Lakers in the opposition. LeBron now brings it across the timeline. Johnson, Avery Bradley, again trying to solve the zone.
Nobody diving, though. Everybody standing around the perimeter.
Diving LeBron, and there it is.
There it is.
The kid from Akron. Akron, LeBron James has come into the nation's capital and has passed the mailman Karl Malone and is now number 2 all-time in scoring in the history of the NBA.
The foul called here as we get another look at LeBron moving into second place with his last basket. Nice dive. I was just talking about how nobody's moving, and LeBron said, hey, don't worry about it. I'll dive. Dives in, gets the easy deuce, and that puts him all alone at number 2. Crowd just being made aware of it. They're giving him a standing ovation, justifiably so.
Former teammate, KCP.
So congrats to LeBron, man. Congrats. It's always good to be able to achieve a milestone, a good game like that. What would you say? They lost. Oh, they still lost? But, well, they weren't the only ones who lost this weekend, because remember I told you check out the game on Saturday night. Well, the Mavs lost too, man. They lost to the Charlotte Hornets, man. And, you know, I feel like LaMelo forgot that he was on TV for a second during his post-game interview or something. You know what I'm saying? Check this out.
From the jump, we wanted to stomp on them, so that's pretty much what we try to do. You know, let me keep it cool, calm, and collective. Fuck that boy up. And the plays going, keeping everything. So they fuck with Melo Day, okay.
Man, Milwaukee and Minnesota had a crazy game too. That wasn't one that I pointed out, and the reason being is because the game wasn't crazy because of basketball play. It was crazy because of this.
51. One of 2 there. And as far as the comment, I didn't see any of that. Whoa.
Serge Ibaka and Torian Prince got into it. Patrick Beverly got involved, and then he and George Hill kind of went at it.
And Dedrick Taylor is escorting Patrick Beverly to the other end of the floor.
My initial impression was that George Hill kind of threw and maybe pushed his low.
George Hill and now Serge Ibaka is still hot.
Serge Ibaka came down, and this has got to spill back over to their time in Clipperland.
I looked down, Jim, so I didn't see the initial contact what caused this, but I'm sure our truck is working on it.
Torian Prince and Serge Ibaka tied up there, and so you see the kind of the left arm of Torian Prince getting up into the neck and hit area of Serge Ibaka.
The trigger for review is obviously an altercation that does not dissolve.
Oh, and then Beverly comes in and pushes Ibaka from behind.
So he's looking at Serge Ibaka coming down here and talk about trying to escalate something.
Bro. Is it just me? Or look at the way that Pat Bell creeps his ass across that court, man. Just look how he do it. Look how he do it, man. It just reminds me of something.
You ain't winning nothing anyway. And the money that you do win, I'll jack you for.
Juju Schuster signs with the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday, you know what I'm saying, which is actually a good look for him, because if you want me to be honest, I think that this works out, considering that he's not a true number 1 in the first place. That's the reason why it didn't work out in Pittsburgh, and he got a few number 1s behind him, and I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Plus, it's very good promo for Kansas City, considering the fact that Juju and Jackson Mahomes could get together and do TikTok videos.
Corvette. Hop in a motherfucking jet like that. Him and that like that. They were like, Pop, why you all like that? Why you tall like that? Why you all like that?
Porzingis was asked if Luka would be able to take over as the face of the league, basically, when LeBron leaves, because LeBron's almost on his way out, and check out his response.
He definitely has the talent and the potential. and he's putting up incredible numbers, playing at an incredible level right now. So he might as well. There's a few guys that are playing incredible.
Hey man, class act. Now I know this isn't a very popular opinion, but as a Mavs fan, but I actually do like Porzingis, and I really hate the fact that he's gone, and I wish that it kind of would have worked out with the two of them. You know what I mean? Two European players, man, coming from an organization that has had the greatest European player to ever step on a basketball court, Dirk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what time it is. But yeah, man, I just really wish it would have worked out, but it didn't work out. So, hey, it is what it is. Before we get up out of here, I saw this play this weekend, and I just want to ask if anybody else think, is this a dirty play?
Gets it into James. James driving past Scotty Barnes all the way to the hoop, draws contact, and an offensive foul called on James Harden. Boucher went down in a heap.
Guthrie with the call.
Boucher took this, but not on purpose. James was just going to the hoop.
I don't think Boucher would agree.
Boucher still down on the baseline.
Tough to tell him. You can see his head cocked back there after the catch. James's right elbow right there. Catches Boucher right in the chin.
Now here's my thing. I do believe that James Harden was trying to create space. Now I don't really like him that much. I don't like him, but he's not one of my favorite players, basically. He's not one of my favorite players or anything, but I do think he was just trying to create space. Now, the fact that he accidentally hit him in the face or whatever, you know what I mean? Do I think he cared? No. But I do think it was an accident, but he definitely didn't care. It just kind of he was trying to create space, hey, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people do that, use your elbow, your knees to try to create space. I used to do that, playing basketball sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And then I kind of grew out of it because, you know what I mean? It's just it was rude, man, and people would get mad, and you get into it with people on the court because of this shit. And then I was I'm just sick of getting into it. I just want to hoop, bro, you know what I'm saying? So, you just try to learn respect on the court or whatever. But I'm going to be honest, though. I'm not mad at him for trying to create space. It ain't no difference from when you get a ball in the post, you know what I'm saying? And then you... Just saying, bro, you know what I'm saying? Ow! You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is my personal opinion. It's my personal opinion. I'm just saying, man. I mean, you could say, if anything, maybe it was frustration because they were losing. And they lost. So, and they're probably not going to win the championship, and maybe he noticed. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Oh, last thing before I get out of here, because the Cowboys, they signed someone. They signed what's his name? Huh? Look, I don't know his name, so he's a nobody, so they basically still sign nobody. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for checking out, you know what I'm saying, the channel and everything, man. Shouts out to my day ones, you know what I'm saying, for checking out each and every last video, man. This has been another episode of Jockish, man. Y'all already know if you need anything in the comments what to do, man, you know what I'm saying. Hey, say we here, bro. We gonna keep being here. Mondays and Fridays is a guaranteed drop, you know what I'm saying. I'll be doing reactions throughout the week and stuff like that, just a little bit of everything, man. I'm trying to add more stuff, you know what I mean, really trying to step it up. But however, it's just hard to keep up with everything because stuff be moving so fast, and I gotta be ready to record and all that other stuff. And then it's a whole setup, man. It's a whole setup. And I break it all the way down every time. You know what I'm saying? This is a whole setup. Anyway, but shouts out to y'all, man. I appreciate everything, man. You know what I'm saying? See you maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. It's sometime this week, during this week. Definitely gonna see y'all. It'll more likely be tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, one.